It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. J.D. Martinez looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. He will lead this one off today.
For Boston, the right fielder, Alex.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding into the box, Rafael Devers, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez, who had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And with a batting average over the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better at the plate as the season progresses.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
Lays off 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and 1 strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 34 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Boston. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Leading off for the
In
game,
now, Gio Urshela. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
batting center for center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. One away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yeah. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting eighth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here's the first pitch to him. Cervelli, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-1. 1-1.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. We've played two, and we are tied 2-2.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off
Good stuff,
Red
Heidi.
Sox,
Thanks.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Tauchman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Just low with the slider there. That's ball three.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
Ball two.
2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation. The
3-1. ground ball sent back up the middle.
Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
We got 3 balls and 2
From
strikes.
0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sanchez sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. Two and 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. DJ LeMahieu would be next. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. LeMahieu hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Comes set, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pitch popped up. Voit in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker. Standing in now, Mitch Moreland.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So stepping in, Torres. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
The last at bat, Matty B, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now that's first baseman, Luke.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Devers fields it cleanly. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece.
Leading off for Boston, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count was out.
Now the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tachman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight at 93, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch on the way. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Chavis stands at first with 1 out. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Count was 2-1. Count is 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-0. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Rafael Devers would be next. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding forward now, Mike Tuchman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sanchez is ready. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Steven Matz takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 33, Steven.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Matz, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way is pitch number 75. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-0 delivery. In there, 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
It's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Gleyber Torres. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. John Gant will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
John Gant.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
He grounds it sharply to third. Devers has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Andrew Benintendi.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2. Let's go, Yankees.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 53, Zach Griffin.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Red Sox leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Aaron Hicks is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hembree, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds. and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Mike Tuchman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Urshela onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The third baseman, Raphael Devers.
Into the box, Raphael Devers. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. This one is launched. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the pitch. 2-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. And a costly mistake there as he gives it the old ole, and it gets right by him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Number 99,
Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
He's running at third for the Yankees.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Judge is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Tyler Wade will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Tyler Wade.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jonathan Holder takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Torres at the bag. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now to the plate, Michael Chavis. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
The 0-1 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied at 4. Tyrone Taylor remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 15.
Torres will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Matt Barnes comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Split-fingered fastball there inside 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribbon.
So he got him swinging. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Mike Tuchman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. In for strike 2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Striding in for Boston, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Out in front of it, strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The set and the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here. And
that's over. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Martinez.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A bare-handed pickup in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Third baseman, number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2-2, here it is. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Tyler Wade. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4. Chad Green takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's set, and the pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Nope.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs, a hit, 2 left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Josh Taylor takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Josh Taylor.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Torres, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, 2 down now.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
He's set. The 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't leave us just yet. It's starting to get good. We're back for more on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. In there, 0-1 comes into play here at 273. 33 home runs and 67 runs batted in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch is roped to left, a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate, Mike Tuchman. Runner goes. Fouled away. The 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this will kick off the base of the wall. Long throw to third, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 1-0.
2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 3-0. And that one right down Main Street.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.